Let's talk about Linq, L-I-N-Q. That stands for Language Integrated Query. And this is a set of technologies which is based on the integration of query capabilities into C#. So the idea is you have different database systems out there, different sources that you're connecting to, and you need a standardized way of interfacing with those. So if you've done anything in SQL, or structured query language, you'll be familiar with select statements. Select star from such and such where such and such equals such and such. So to query data from a table and then grab it. And Linq is very similar to that. And the idea is you write a Linq statement or Linq query, and that Linq query can be used to, and it has the details under the hood to convert it over to SQL if necessary, or convert it over to XML, or convert it over to streams, or arrays, or lists, without you as a developer having to change the structure and the syntax. So let's go ahead and look at a quick example. So previously we had a list string names is equal to new list string, and let me go ahead and type names in here. Luke, Picard, Yoda, Jenny, and Haynes. All right, so we went before, we did a list string subset names is equal to names.findAll, where name, and this is a lambda, name 0 is equal to j. So we did this before to find all of those. And this is pretty easy. And once you are familiar with lambda expressions, it becomes second nature after a while. But we can make this easier to understand. So let me go ahead and comment that out. And so we are going to add in, or make this an I enumerable. And this is something which comes from Linq. Well, it's a collection, but it is used with Linq quite a lot. And so this is going to be string, and this will be subset names is equal to, and now we just need to write our Linq query. So we want, and if you can't come from writing a bunch of SQL queries and everything, this is going to seem backwards. You just kind of have to deal with it. But it starts to make sense, and it isn't really that difficult after that. From name in names, so names is our list that we're putting there. Name is what we want it to be known as in this. And a lot of times, you can write this all in one line, but a lot of times people will put it on a new line. And now you want to do where name, square brackets, 0 is equal to capital J. And writer is doing this thing where it's actually indenting it, and it thinks that this is an error, which it's not. It says semicolon expected, but we want to select name. When I do that, it unindents all of it, which is kind of annoying, but yeah, oh well. In fact, we could probably today, yep, there we go. So from name in names, so we're going to grab a name from names and put it in name. Where the name, square brackets 0, the first character is a capital J, we want to grab that. And so now, since this is a I enumerable, we can do a for each var I in subset names, console.writeLine I. And so now this should print out Jeremy and Jenny to the console. So this here is the same as doing this, only this is creating a list, this is creating an enumerable collection, and this is doing a find all, and this is doing a Linq query to grab the data from there. It's just a different way of writing it, but there's so many cool things you can do with Linq that You can do it with lambda expressions, but really there's a lot of really, really cool stuff you can do with that we're going to take a look at next.